Now, the death of traditional film photography has been hastened after a high street retailer announced it will be phasing out 35mm cameras. Dixon says there's a lack of demand for film cameras now and sales have slumped since the arrival of digital technology. Well, joining me in the studio is photographer Stephen Hyde. Stephen, can you understand what they've done? Do you think it's a good move?
I certainly do. If I was buying a new camera today, I wouldn't be buying a film camera. If I had a film camera, I might still carry on using it, but I wouldn't buy a brand new film camera, I'd buy a digital camera.
Why? Because there are many who still believe that film's the best in terms of quality.
To an extent, that could be said to be true. I mean, it depends how much you're going to pay. But at an amateur level, if you buy a decent digital camera with a big enough resolution, it should be good enough for most of what you want.
I know you're hugely experienced and you photograph celebrities and appeared all over the show. So do you use film or digital now?
Almost completely digital.
Really?
Yeah.
So are there any drawbacks of using digital?
I think the biggest drawback from an amateur point of view is that you may not know what you're doing. So you could shoot at the wrong resolution, you could not archive it, which I think is going to be a real problem for a lot of people. They'll take a lovely shot of little Johnny at the wrong resolution, then not archive it, the swap computer, and they won't know where it is. Whereas when with film, you got a negative with it, people treated those pretty badly too, but at least there was a negative which should last hundreds of years. Whereas I think a lot of people will just forget to archive and then they won't have the shot anymore. It'll be on their laptop and it looks nice on the laptop. They won't be able to print it out because the resolution is not good enough. So what I'm saying is learn about it.
Yeah, we've all got to become much more technologically aware, haven't we? And what about the knock-on effect that this could have then with other retailers? And is this the death of the film camera?
It certainly already has had a huge impact on the professional labs. They've been devastated and it'll become a niche market, probably in the same way that digital television has overtaken film television. If you want to do something nice, then you might do it on film and spend more time, more money, and it'll become a niche hobbyist market. But I think for the general person, digital definitely is the way.
We all want instant gratification, that's the thing, isn't it?
Well, there is something very nice about looking at the image, even for a professional, looking at the image and knowing you've got the shot. Yeah. And that the people aren't blinking or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, good stuff. Thank you very much indeed,
Okay,
Stephen Hyde.
thank you.
You.